So basically we've put in the footings, we've put in the slab, and now we've got the 30 millimeter gap. So what are we going to do with that? The reason for that is so we can build the wall on the rebate. So if we have a look at the section through here, all right, that's a bad example because it's going through the door. Let's look at the other side. All right, so here's your wall, and that wall is floating in the middle of nowhere. Really, that wall should be down here. The problem is, if I change a whole wall and I can drag it down, it brings the internal one as well in, and I don't want to do that. So I'll Control Z that one. What I want to do is be able to control just that there to come down, along with the cavity perhaps. All right, and that's about it. All right, what we can do is modify the wall type so that those two bits are not linked together. All right, and that's basically you can do that by going to. Well, basically you've got to get to the wall type. There's a couple of ways of doing it. One is to highlight on the wall, or the other way is to actually click the wall and then it will come up. But I'll click on here. There's my wall type there. Okay, so then what do? We just have to edit it, really. All right, so edit. Okay, edit the structure. All right. So looking at the instructions here, it says edit wall type, basic wall, whatever, to unlock the bottom, which is what we did. It's got the thing there. So then what we need to do is go to, where is it? Preview here. All right. And then we've got to go to put that on the section there. All right. And then click the modify. Now, where was that before? Here's the modify there. See that button there? All right, so click the modify button. So make sure you put that on the. See, if I go into if I'm on the plan view here. So what I did first, just have a look another. Oh, where's the button going to make this? Anyway, disappeared. I'm not sure where it is now. But make sure you extend this out, and then you can see the section view. And then let's go to modify now. So that's available now. That might be the problem you had. So modify. Oh, hang on. Okay, modify. Button. All right. Highlight each exterior wall and then drag the wall. Okay. So what it's saying? We have to unlock. How cryptic is it? To unlock the bottom face. Let's say you do it, okay? Yeah, it's a bit cryptic there. Well, you've got to zoom in here and click on that bottom. Hang on. What is it doing? It's not wrap. Modify. There you go. I had to click the modify button again for it to happen. So now I can select the bottom bit there. Then I can make sure you click on unlock. Sometimes you miss it, so you're going to make sure it's got this unlock on it. Do this one as well, the cavity. Unlock that. So that's all you got to do. Don't do this one. You don't do that one. All right. So you have to sort of move this up and zoom out, and it's not the best. Now go to the top and do the same thing. Click on the top there, unlock, click on that, unlock. Just double check. I don't think that worked. No, it didn't work. See that? So just always double check them. All right, they're good now. All right, so that's what you do. Okay, so once we've done that, oh, I lost that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll just go OK and OK. Now what that's doing, see how it's giving me two little arrows here now? I can actually drag this down. But I'm not going to, I'll just undo that. I'm not going to drag it down. I'm going to actually just change it as it shows on page 10. Let me just flick over to page 10. Right, so we've done this bit here. Page 10 it says just put these numbers in. Let's see if we can put those numbers in. Now, let's see if we can do that. See if anything's changed since that version now. Oh, what am I looking for? This one. All right, so if I got that highlighted, in theory we should have a top extension. Yes, this one here, top extension, 110. I don't know why they got the top extension on the bottom, but anyway, they've got the base extension up here. So that should be minus 20. Now, one problem, if I change those numbers here now with that wall highlighted, that's all I'm going to do. I really want to do all the walls all around. All right, so a couple of ways of doing that. The best way to do is to go to, well, you can do it through the 3D, or you can do it through the ground floor plan. I can't do it through the section because I can only see really at the best this wall, that wall, and maybe the back one, but not even the back one. And that's it. All right, so let's go to the ground floor. What I'm going to do, I can pick them individually like this, or I can go over it and go tab and select them all. That's one way of doing it. Another way is to do the filter, highlight the whole lot, everything. Go here and say check none. Can I get walls? No, I can't. See, so I can only get all the walls. I can't get the just those specific ones. So what if I went here, right click, select all instances is another way of doing it, in view or entire project. Doesn't really matter, it's the entire project we want anyway, but it's in view as well. So it's another way of doing it, right? As long as you get them, and the filter should say there's only 4 things there, and there are. Now I can change this to, now why am I changing it to minus 20 when in fact there's a 30 millimeter gap or set down? It is actually a bit of a workaround that doesn't make sense now, but when we start doing our structural floor plan, if the wall goes right down and touches the concrete, we will have a problem thickening up the outline of the concrete to highlight it with the line weight tool, I think it was, whatever it is, one of those tools. So there's that's why we're leaving it a little bit above it, and we're just calling that basically is going to be the mortar joint anyway. It's 10 millimeters. So we're leaving it 10 millimeters above for that reason. So it's got minus 20. So I mean, Revit is sort of full of workarounds, and this is just one of them. All right, so is it minus 20 we're doing? Yes, and minus 110. Why are we doing minus 110? How did I come up with that figure? I mean, it's the width of the brick, but it's got nothing to do with it, in fact. I'll show you what that's doing if I apply that. Oh, it's applied it already. Okay, that's good. So if I go to the 3D, go to 3D, what it's done is actually drop that top one down like that. Alright, and the bottom one has been dropped down to, so the gap is only 10 millimeters now. Alright, if I go to the section, you can see we've got this thing here. Now the reason we drop this down is because if you can imagine putting our roof on next, it'll go sort of on slope up here. And if that was up there, the brick would have been going through the roof. So we're just doing that for now because we know that's going to work. Alright, so because we've made a few roofs in our lives and we know how it all goes, eh? Okay, so that's the number, the magic number. And what else are we doing? We've done that. Now we're going to, so we'll have a look at the section. In the section view, make sure the level 1 is set to 2700. This is where you do it. This will be our ceiling level, so make sure the walls also move with the level. If not, highlight all the walls and make the top constraint in the properties up to level 1. So basically, what it's saying is this. If we have a look over here, that's 4000. It's saying make this 2700, like that. Make sure that they move down with it, and they did. Now if they hadn't moved down, because some of you might have created your walls like this, you might have done, if you've done this, which is not the right way to do it, if you've done that, let's just pick up the two, it doesn't matter which one you pick up, but the 250, wherever that is, 250, and you didn't constrain it, like here it's unconnected, alright? So I'm going to go height, of course, unconnected, so it's 2700 is correct or whatever. So if I start drawing, it's all, this is all good. Oh, where is it not showing? Where am I in? Anyway, I'll leave that there, but I'll just go to here. I'll see what I've done. I've drawn it over here, it's there, but I'm not sure why it's not showing yet. It doesn't matter for the exercise. But if I go to south, there's that wall over there. If I change, that wasn't connected, and if I change that to say 4,000 again, let's see if it proves me wrong. Oh, error cannot be ignored. The top of the opening, okay, yeah, that's just something. Oh, okay. I'll delete that for a minute just to. I'm breaking it. All right. Yeah, something went wrong anyway. I won't worry about it. But all it's making sure is that you know, when you create, if you didn't create your walls to be connected, all you do is just make sure you pick them up again, pick up all your walls. Right, that's what that note 3 is saying. Pick up all your walls, is just make sure that they are up to level 1, and then change your level, and you know they go to level 1. Right. So the ones that are not behaving, but mine were behaving because I had created it properly to start with. All right. So that's note 3 right here that we're talking about. I'm not sure what that's there for. All right. So we'll fix that up. All right. So adding a roof. So I'll leave it there.